Hey there, this is Beth Lennon, and I am from Destination Decluttered. I am a life coach and a clutter coach that helps people make space for what's important to them in their lives. And today I'm just going to spend a few minutes talking to you about how to organize your physical space, your physical desktop, before you get into organizing your virtual desktop. Okay? So, just a few tips from the decluttering world that will apply to your desk and your creative process. The first thing is, I always recommend that people start with the goal in mind, right? You're on a destination, you're on a drive, you're on a journey. What's your destination? Why are you decluttering your desk? Because you want to create the best creative project possible. You want to be distraction free. You want to have your tools available easily, and you don't want anything to get in the way of you doing what you do best, which is being creative. So the first thing I suggest is before you start a project, or even when you're midway, take a moment and look at what is around you. Take a look at the stuff and see if it is there and it is helping your creative process or if it is hindering it. And anything that is not actively being used for your current creative project, maybe pull it aside, take it off of your desktop, and do a deep clean. Anything that's not working for you, put it in a box, set it aside. If you need it, you know where it's going to be. It's going to be in the box. But in the meantime, keep your space and your mind open for creativity to come and visit. So there's no distractions. You've got all of your tools that you need. Now, depending upon what kind of creative you are, that will determine what you have in front of you. I am a writer and, I create videos. So I have my writing implements. I have my favorite pens that work near me. I've got a notebook near me so I can jot down my information. And I have that literally on the left side of my desk because I'm left-handed. And when I have inspiration hit, I don't want to be scrambling for something. I want to write that down and harness that. Perhaps you are a painter. So make sure your brushes are there, that they're in good condition, that you don't have too many duplicates of the same brush. If you have duplicates, that's great. Put them aside for when you need them, but make sure you have exactly what you need for that project within reach. If you are a musician, make sure that whatever instrument, sorry, my husband's a guitarist, so I was going to say guitar, whatever guitar you typically compose on is within easy reach and is in tune. So keep the things that are going to allow you to make your best work close at hand. The other stuff, not so much. Pull it out, set it aside, put it in a box, put it out of your eyesight. Because that's the other thing. You don't want to be distracted by anything. So anything that distracts you from getting focused and in the zone to do your creative stuff, again, put that out of eyeshot. Another thing to think of too is you are allowing yourself space visually and mentally for your creative things to happen. So just make some space for what you need, both on your desktop, on your surfaces, anything that does not immediately affect in a positive way whatever creative project you're doing, put it in a box. Put it out of sight. Also, look around. Are there things that are hung up that might distract you from things? Here's a feng shui tip, is also make sure that there's nothing of a negative energy, like bills you need to pay or things that you need to do that are in immediate view of you when you're trying to do your creative project. So bills and to-do lists of other things, again, don't throw them away, just set them aside so you can focus on your creative project. Because again, talking about the goal in mind, the goal is to give yourself the best opportunity to create your creative project, to give yourself the space, to give yourself the tools, to allow yourself to become in that nice focused spot where you're creating your best work. Because what you want to do is to create your best work, and then you want to easily share it with the world. Now that's when being digitally decluttered takes over. But for now, for you, when you're just starting this project out, whatever project it is, start literally with a clean slate. Take the evidence of other projects, set it aside, give yourself the space, both physically and mentally, to show up and do your best work. And then when you're done for the day, take a few minutes, do that same thing. So when you walk into your creative space, you are set up to conquer the world. How does that sound? I hope that helps. If you're interested in learning more about decluttering, please consider checking out my website, destinationdecluttered.com. And I wish you all the best in whatever you are creating. Bring it into the world and share it. All right? I'll see you soon.